So this is just a quick tutorial video on the ProFlame 2 remote control that comes with the Madison Park gas insert. There's a few other fireplaces that this remote works with. I believe Napoleon and Regency both use this system for a lot of their fireplaces. There's a few basic controls here on the remote control. The top button here turns the fireplace on and off, just your main on and off button. That's so focused in here. This second button down is your thermostat mode, and you'll notice in the top left hand corner it says off. That's typically where I recommend people operate this fireplace from this remote, because the on position makes things a little tricky and will override the controls. And a lot of times people think that their remote's broken because they can't turn the fireplace on or off, and that's just because if you have it in the on setting like it is right there, it then is determining it on its own whether the fireplace should be on or off based on the temperature in the room. So it's set at 80 and it's reading the room temperature at 74, so it'll turn the fireplace on until it reaches 80 degrees. And of course, if the fireplace can't get the room to 80 degrees like it is in this big old shop I've got here, it'll stay on pretty much permanently. So you use the thermostat mode here button and click it to smart or off. Now, I actually haven't done the research to find out all the features of the smart setting, so I'm not going to go into that here. But typically, we just put it in the off position, and that allows you to manually control the fireplace like a normal fireplace. This button here is your basic up and down toggle button, so if you want to change the flame height and such, you'll use it for that. The very bottom button will cycle you through your different features of the fireplace. So the bottom left is the flame, and then the next one is fan. Once you get it into the fan mode, you can use the toggle button to increase or decrease the fan speed. You can hear it kicking on there. Then you can move it over to the next feature, which is like this is the light, accent light. Not all fireplaces have them, but the Madison Park does. And again, using your up and down toggle button, you can increase or decrease the accent light. Press it again. This takes you to a feature that is not used on the Madison Park, which is a dual flame burner. Some fireplaces have two burners, in which case you can activate it, but it doesn't do anything for the Madison Park. And then the next feature, oftentimes there'll be one more feature above it. That one right there, that's an auxiliary feature. Again, the Madison Park doesn't have anything to do with that feature, so it's obsolete. So you just click past it and it takes you back to flame. Then you can go back to using the toggle button here to up and down adjust the flame of your fireplace. And then of course, to turn it off, it's just the main button up top. There we go. So those are your basic operation. It does take 3 AA batteries, and this remote control functions through the circuit board. So there are no batteries in the circuit board for the receiver board on this type of fireplace. If you have this remote, the only batteries are here. A lot of fireplaces have a remote that require batteries here and batteries inside the firebox, but not this case. This particular fireplace has a battery backup in it for ignition when power goes out, but that doesn't really run your receiver board. So that's your basic information on the ProFlame 2 remote control.